If you want to learn how to take your hair from a dry, frizzy, non-defined mess to moisturized, shiny, beautiful clumped curls, make sure you stay tuned. First step, you need to cleanse your hair with apple cider vinegar. I am going to take my half apple cider vinegar, half water mixture and saturate my entire head. I section off my hair into 4 sections just to make this process a little easier. I do have a video about how to cleanse your hair with apple cider vinegar, so I'll put that link down in the description box below. But after I saturate one section with apple cider vinegar, I finger detangle that section and then clip it back up. Usually once I apply the apple cider vinegar to my hair instantly clumps together and starts to soften. As you can see, my curls are starting to come out a little bit, but not as much as they usually do when I do this process, so I know that my hair needs a little bit more TLC. After you're finished saturating your entire head, you want to take a plastic bag or a plastic cap and put it over your hair and leave that on for 15 minutes. This is what my hair looks like after it's rinsed out. It's still not as soft as it usually is after I do this process, and it's not clumped together, and it's still just a mess, so we're going to keep going. Next, we're going to do a hard protein treatment. We're using the Apogee 2-step protein treatment. It has the first step, which is the protein, and the second step, which is the balancing moisturizer. So I use 2 packs of the first step, and I put it in this applicator bottle just to make it a little bit easier to apply to my hair using the nozzle. So I section my hair into 4 sections again, and I just squeeze the protein onto my hair and work it through. Add as much as you think you need to coat every strand of hair. Then you're going to take a wide tooth comb and comb the product through just to evenly distribute it onto all of your strands. I would suggest using a wider tooth comb than I did, but this is just the only one that I had lying around. Make sure you be careful while you're combing this through because your hair does start to get a little tougher as it dries. Alright, so I sat under the hooded dryer for 10 minutes and now my hair is completely dry. Like, it's so hard, but it's normal. Your hair is gonna be super hard. And if you don't have a hooded dryer, you can use a handheld dryer, but you have to make sure you have like the diffusing attachment, so the attachment that's flat, so that the hair is just concentrated in one area, not blowing your hair everywhere, because your hair cannot be manipulated while it's dry because it gets so hard. If you try to move your hair or comb it, or it's just moving around while it's hard, it's gonna break off. And that's kind of counterproductive to why you're doing the protein treatment. I'm scared to touch it. Like, look, it doesn't even move. Yeah, so I just put it in. You saw me comb it through. I sat under the dryer for 10 minutes until it fully dried, and now I'm gonna rinse it out. And this is what my hair looks like after I rinsed out the protein. You can see my curls are starting to clump together a little bit more, but it's still super frizzy and it's not where we want it to be yet. Next, we're going to apply the balancing moisturizer, which is step 2 to this 2-step Apogee protein treatment. And I used 2 packs of this, 1 pack for half of my hair and then 1 pack for the other half. As you can see, my hair is definitely starting to clump together even more. So this is a good sign that we're moving towards the right direction. So I just went ahead and applied that all over my head. This is what my hair looks like after I have rinsed out the balancing moisturizer. As you can see, it is starting to clump together, but there's still a lot of frizz, so we're just going to keep going with this process. You're going to want to deep condition. Take every 1 to 2 ounces of conditioner, add 4 to 8 ounces of water, and then you can either apply it and sit under the dryer for 15 to 20 minutes, or you can take your conditioner, add hot water to it, not boiling hot water, but you know, warm to hot water to it, and put that on your hair and just leave that on there for 10 to 15 minutes. So the conditioner that I'm using is my Giovanni Smooth as Silk Deeper Moisture Conditioner. This is my favorite conditioner ever, like ever. Okay, so it already has water in it, so because you know I've been doing this already, but it's not warm, so I just took some and put it in a bowl and just threw it in the microwave for 10 seconds so that it can be warm to hot, and then I'm just gonna apply that all over my hair. Just by adding water to the conditioner has changed my life, okay? Like, it just goes on so much smoother. It has so much more slip, and my hair just feels so much softer when I add water to my conditioner. I don't know if it's because like my hair sucks in the water and it brings in the conditioner with it, or what, but like my hair clumps together better. I don't have to use as much conditioner because it has so much slip and it distributes so much better with the water in it. Like, even if you're not deep conditioning, I would always suggest adding water to your conditioner.
As you can see, the curls are starting to pop after I put this warm conditioner on my hair. I absolutely love deep conditioning with warm conditioner now. So after I apply all over my hair, I just take the extra conditioner I have left over and apply it to areas that I may have missed. And then we're gonna leave that on for 15 minutes. This is what my hair looks like after I've rinsed out the deep conditioner. My curls are definitely starting to form more. We just have a little bit of frizz, but my curls are definitely starting to pop.
Okay guys, sorry that the lighting sucks, but I'm in the kitchen. So for the clay mask, what you're gonna need is your bentonite clay. You can use red clay, bentonite clay, any kind of, like, you know, natural clay you can use. It is a powder. So clay, honey, olive oil. You need some measuring things and some water, which you have in the sink. And you cannot use anything metal because it will take the charge out of the clay, which is pretty much, you know, the good part of the clay. So can't use anything metal. So I have just a spatula to mix it up and put it in my squeeze bottle. And yeah, so you'll need a tablespoon of honey, a tablespoon of olive oil, and a cup of the clay, and 2 to 3 cups of water. So this is our 1 tablespoon of honey and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. This is organic raw honey because this is really the best kind of honey to use in your hair because it still has all the like antioxidants and vitamins and stuff that before, like, you know, it gets processed and turned into the like kind of clear runny honey that you're used to. And it's really thick, so I'm actually gonna put it in the microwave for about 10 seconds. And this is what we got. It's a good enough consistency to where it will mix with the clay. We've added our cup of clay and our cup of water. I'm actually gonna add another cup of water because you need 2 to 3 cups of water, but I just wanted to mix it in a little bit so that it doesn't overflow when I put in that second cup. And now I'm going to mix it all together.
As you can see, it's all mixed together. It took me about 10 minutes of mixing to get it like this. Don't worry about the clumps. As long as they're small enough to where they can fit through the squeeze bottle nozzle, you're good. Now we're just going to apply it to each section while finger detangling. So I just put it in, and then I kind of just separate each section to give it even more added definition once I rinse it out. As you can see, it's starting to clump my curls together amazingly. This is what my hair looks like after it's completely coated with the clay. I wish I could just leave it like this and it wasn't white. But this is what it looks like after it's all rinsed out. There's not a lot of frizz. There's so much clumping. My curls are nice and soft and shiny and defined. And this is really what we want for our end result to this entire process. And I'll show you the back. There's curls galore. This is second day hair, and it's super frizzy and thick even though it still has definition. And this is fourth day hair after doing this process. We started from dry, not defined, very frizzy hair, and throughout this process we ended up with moisturized, shiny, defined curls. Doing this process and having moisturized hair not only helps your hair look and feel better, but it allows for any style that you choose to do to last longer and to look more defined. I really hope this helped you, and thanks for watching.